Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's tarot reading, we're on day 22 with the root chakra. Once again, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, check out my channel. There's an informational video on there that explains about this 30-day free journey that I am offering you guys. It's a gift from Source through me to you, and it is designed to help get you back towards your path of purpose, okay? For those of you guys joining me from the journey, welcome. I'm so honored to be sharing this with you. And for those of you that are here just for the tarot journey, welcome. I'm so happy that you guys have chosen to join us on this journey as well. Okay, so today we're going to take it a little bit easy. I am kind of exhausted from the video today because it was so big. There's just so much to discover and to learn about today. And so I'm just really excited about this week. Even though it's a big week, it is just a really... It's nice to see it all tied together from the physical level, the scientific level, the body, the mind, and the soul, and to see within us how this system can really affect us on all different levels and how we can connect with it in so many different ways and all the different modalities that we can use, okay? Excellent, guys. So let's get into it. I just want to know, Source, where is the collective at today? Healing this root chakra. Where's the collective at today, healing the root chakra? Currently 1:11 on the clock, guys. The time here just turned to 1:12. Awesome. I love synchronicities like that. Where's the collective at on this journey, Source? All right. Where's the collective at in healing the root chakra? I don't want it to be too long, so I'm going to get 3 cards today, Source. Where's the collective at on healing the root chakra? Thank you. Where's the collective at in healing the root chakra? Okay, thank you. Where's the collective at in healing the root chakra? My eye is tripping out. What are you guys not looking at? You don't want to look at. Like, you're like refusing to see right now? Okay. So think about not seeing something. Or finally seeing something. Wow, my eye is tripping, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. So, you know, we talked about how the root chakra is connected to... I forgot to get the oracle card. I'll talk about what's going on here and get the oracle. So we talked about how the root chakra is connected to our... you know, our family and our friends and our tribe, right? And so I feel like what has happened here is that you guys have called in a lot of people who are very superficial and they like to see you walking backwards. And we've had that a lot come out in the readings. But more importantly, this is something that I feel like you guys, some of you guys are seeing and some of you guys don't want to see, even though it's being made clear. Like there's 2 energies coming through here. Because some of these people have been in your life for a long time. Or I'm hearing there's a label for some of these that if you let go of the label, it almost like crumbles your whole foundation, who you are on a whole. And they're saying here, don't let that be the case. Okay, don't let that be the case. You don't have to walk backwards. You don't have to do anything other than see what's best for you here. Once you see what's best for you and what you can offer yourself, then you guys will find real romantic love or altruistic love or something that's very like positive by nature, that's equal give and take, relationships that matter to you. At first, sometimes we have to let go of things we never thought we could let go of, right? And so where you're at, I feel like you guys are on the edge of the sword here. It's like, do I let it go or do I not let it go? What do I do? And some of you guys are being pushed to really see this for what it is. And others of you guys, while you're being pushed by your guides and your spirits, we as humans do have free will. And we can refuse healing at any one time, right? We can. We don't have to do what we're being asked to. And oftentimes we don't, because it's in our nature to be indecisive, right? Like that is just something that we fight with a lot. And that's what's coming out here. It's like this indecision of do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? What do I do? How do I overcome this? How do I let this go? How do I release this? Okay. this is from the past. I feel like this is somebody who's been in your life. Why do I get this energy? This is a friend, or it could be a lover. Okay, this could be a family member too. Take it as it resonates. I'm just going to read the energy that's coming through here for me right now. Is that this is a friend that has been in your life from the time that you were maybe a young adult. Okay, so like I'm getting ages like 17, 18, 19. This could be a high school friend, but this could also be a college friend. This is somebody who's been with you for a long time, with you and through a lot of things. And it's like I feel like you guys have given and given and given and given a lot to this friend, and it's what you're not yet ready to see or what you're being opened up to see. Okay, take it as it resonates. Is this energy of understanding that the only reason this person was in your life is because they were mirroring back to you the insecurities that you had within, and maybe the materialistic concerns that you've held. I don't know why they're coming up with materialism when this is a relationship, but that's what I heard right now. It's like the materialistic concerns that you've had. So it's like, in understanding that life is more than survival, you've had to have relationships that have pushed you into wanting more out of life than just somebody who gives so little. Right? And you guys are learning that as you go. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good spot there. That's a lot better. And it's like, as you guys learn to embrace this, you're going to understand that life is about meaningful connections. And that is exactly what the root chakra is connected to. It's these meaningful connections, being with people who accept us, who don't turn us away because we're different. And I feel like as you guys learn on this journey, or as you guys are growing, right? Because and we'll get more into the age of the chakras as we go on the journey if you guys aren't there yet. But the root chakra is developed between birth and the age of 7. But as you guys go, each age year, there's a group of years where we're developing a new chakra, okay? And it's like, as you develop the higher chakras, we're moving up into higher vibrational chakras as we develop in age. And it's like, as you move up, you guys may realize things before your friends do, or before the people in your life do. And you're starting to see things from a very different place. And because of that, they may be denying you. And that's something that you're healing, right? This is a healing. It might not feel like it, right? This might feel very ugly. It might feel very down and out. This might feel very heavy, but this is something that you're healing. And they're bringing that up here. It's like you guys are understanding now that it's okay for you to be more vulnerable. And if people walk away from you because you guys are being more vulnerable and open to the journey that you have set before you, that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're alone. It also means that you guys are being guided. You may get messages from birds, blackbirds in specific. And you guys may also get messages from the trees. That's an interesting message coming through, but you guys may be connected with animals in a certain way. This person is going to do something that actually makes you intuitively move beyond them. Like, you're not going to change who you are. You're not going to change what you're doing. You're already metamorphosizing. You're transforming right now. It's like you no longer are the caterpillar in the cocoon or in the chrysalis. You guys are coming out and spreading your wings to fly as a butterfly. It's like you've transformed, but you're not different, right? You're not different, but you're somehow transformed. And that's the thing here. It's like you guys are opening up more to who you are on the inside, this loving, kind nature that exists within you. And it's this same energy that is now getting mirrored back to them, that's rubbing their demons raw. When you guys were both set on the same journey, at one point you guys mirrored each other in a good way. Not in a good way, in a way that was comfortable. There we go. And now, because you're changing, they're getting uncomfortable and they no longer want to be a part of this. Okay, they don't want to be a part of your journey. They don't want to be a part of what's coming next. Okay, and it's like you're watching as they walk away. And this could be a trigger for you guys, okay? They're showing me this could trigger you very deeply. This could hurt. You guys could have a lot of emotions that arise because of this. But they're saying not to let it get you down. This is what has been meant to happen this whole time. And as you heal this, you guys are going to be making space for your true tribe to come in. the true people that you want in your life to come in. And you guys are actually going to be able to discern people who don't have your best interests. I'm not saying it's going to be the first time that you meet. However, you're going to be on alert. Not in a bad way. It's like you're going to be on alert and listening to your intuition. And so when your intuition says, hey, I don't think that person has the best of intentions for you, it's not like you're going to walk away right away. You're going to allow space for this person to show the truth of who they are to you, which is then going to show your intuition and how correct it was. And as that happens, you guys are going to know what it is that you want next. This is all about taking out karmic garbage, is what I hear right now. Karmic trash, okay? I'm not saying they're trash. This is energetic karmic trash that's within you, and as you clear that out, people have a choice who are around you to either level out or level up. That's it. There's nothing else to that. It's not like the person that you're dealing with is trash, because they're not. They're just on a different journey, and they're not choosing to level up in the same way that you are. They're choosing to ignore what you're doing, and that's okay. That's not bad. That's not for us to judge. 11:11 on the clock. A spiritual journey oftentimes is rare on this path, right? And so you'll have a lot of people who will say a lot of things about you, and they won't say nice things, and that could say, well, then that makes them trash. But the purpose of the spiritual journey is to see everyone from unconditional love, and to understand whether they're nice narcissists, whether they're bipolar, whether they're psychopaths, whether they're crazy. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. It's just to say that that's their journey. And that's for them to deal with, not for me. It's never personal. It's only ever been a mirror. And so equally as they mirrored you and it's forcing you to grow spiritually, you too are mirroring them, and they're walking away. They don't want to choose to grow. They're walking away. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt any less. And I get that. Okay, but they're just saying, like, don't hold it personal, because this person is on a completely different place than you are. And at one point, you too were on that same frequency, on that same vibrational level as this person. So you already know what it is to walk a mile in their shoes, because you guys walked it together for a long time. It feels like this feels like a very old connection. At least years. I mean, I'm talking at least 5 to 10 years. It could be you're young still, and so this could be 2 or 3 years, and that feels like a long time, okay? And I get that. That's fine. But I'm just talking about, this is somebody who's been with you through a lot. You guys have experienced a lot. This could be because you guys shared friendship, or you shared lives together in a past life. Okay, and I know not everybody believes in that. But this is just somebody who feels very familiar to you, and you thought that they would always be there for you. But then when you started to level up and glow up, they're walking away, and you're like, what's going on here? It's because you're healing this root connection that connects us with our tribe. And so if they're not a part of your tribe, they have to leave. It's like Source says, okay, it's time for you to leave, and it tells their spirit, and their spirit is telling them in the physical, even if they don't know it. It could be a subconscious reaction, right? And subconsciously they react, and they leave your life, and they now no longer talk to you. They no longer reach out to you. They no longer want to hang out. They no longer want to do this. It is subconscious, but it's Source sending this vibration down, saying it's time for you to leave, because we need to make space in your life for who's meant to be here with you on the spiritual journey. And not everybody is going to be there with you until the end, right? Like, there's always a season, a reason, a lesson, or a blessing, right? And that's how, if you look at life that way, you'll never take things personal. You'll understand that this is for something. This is for me. This is for me to gain something from, not in a egotistical way, but in a spiritual way. They're here. Everybody is a spiritual teacher for us on this journey, right? And so it's kind of a wondrous way to look at the world here. And it's understanding that sometimes you just have to go it alone in the physical, but you're not actually alone. You're being guided here. And there's a lot of emotions that will arise because of this. And they're saying to To be okay with that, to be okay with feeling the emotions that are going to arise from this. Because only in letting them out, crying them out, getting them out if you're angry, however they come out, expressing them through art, expressing them through writing, expressing them through hate letters and burning them, right? Whatever it is that comes out, let that come out and be your expression, because it will renew your soul. Tears are purifying for our soul, and we've forgotten that along the way. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Source. So this person is not who they say they are. Okay, like you guys see them as one way, and that is not how they are. When they're behind closed doors, when it comes to talking about you to other people, they have basically told people that you have either gone crazy or you're distant. You're the reason that it's falling apart. Like, they're blaming you. Okay, and it's not to, again, I'm not telling you guys this so that you could be angry at them. I'm telling you guys this so you understand why this person is vibrating out of your life and why this is healing your root chakra, okay? Because the thing is this person is not who they say they are at all to you. There's somebody who expects another person to fill up their cup, and you fulfilled that role for too long. And it had a hard time because you were always filling up their cup. And this person also is, when they say mirroring, but there's this spiritual mirroring that people will do. So say you're a really excitable person, you're happy-go-lucky, you're bubbly, and this person would mirror that energy only when you're around. That's why it felt like you guys were like this. Okay, and it's a spiritual mirroring that's happening here that actually kept you from seeing the truth of this person. But because you're leveling up, now you're vibrating much higher, and you're listening to the little voice inside of you, and that voice knows what's best for you, and it sees the things that maybe you don't catch with your own eye or hear with your own ears, right? It's seeing above your senses here. And what's going on here is it's showing you the red flags now of this person, and you're seeing that this person, it was a completion of a cycle, is helping you to transform. And there is going to be a grief period here. Let yourself be in that grief. Don't live in it, but let yourself be in that grief while it's here, for the time it's here for, because that's true healing, okay? And also, this is letting you gain a new sense of freedom in the world. You're no longer going to be stuck feeling like I have to entertain energies like this, otherwise I'm insignificant. This is saying that now you guys are going to entertain new energies here, people that are going to bring hope, love, and light into your life, and that's okay. All right. This is a very spiritual energy coming through. And why is this happening? I can't make this up, guys. Because there's love coming into your life. We're talking about connections, and the Two of Cups is the one card besides the Star card here that's coming up in the upright. But this is more than romantic love, okay? The Two of Cups here talks about connection and stability and connection. It talks about internal spiritual connection and growth together, and being able to stand alone while building each other up. It's like you guys don't need the other to be who you are, but in that energy of saying like, hey, good job, hey, you're doing great, hey, you know, and like bouncing ideas off of each other, you guys grow even more. We had 1818 on the clock right now. Okay? A lot of it's being on the same level as each other, okay? Not on this unbalanced vibratory level that you are with this person that your root chakra is trying to show you, so that you can manifest the people who understand you. And I feel like you guys have felt misunderstood for a long time. Regardless of how close you are to this person, I feel like you guys have felt misunderstood and guilty about being misunderstood, because it's like, oh, well, this is my best friend, or this is a person who cares about me the most. I shouldn't feel misunderstood from them. Why do I feel so guilty? It's because that person feels guilty for not understanding you, but that's not what they're ever going to say. Right? They're not ever going to say that, because right now they don't have your best interest matched with their best interests. And they're just kind of like, look, if the collective isn't going to come on my boat ride, then I'll just let them have my boat, and I'll go find and steal a new boat. Okay. And that's just the energy here. And don't You guys can be mad at them. If you guys are angry about it, I understand that, but don't take it out on them, because that just that makes the cycle come back around. You're not actually learning from it when you guys take it out on people. It's your feelings to feel. It's your feelings to sort through. It's not your feelings to project onto everybody else, okay? So we've got number 31 coming out here with surrender. And I love this card for you guys. I love this. We've had this card. In fact, I want to say it came out on one of the other root chakras, but I'm not sure. It's been, hang with me guys, it has been a month for you and for me, right? So equally so, as difficult as it's been for you, it has equally so been for me. Okay, so I love you guys and I love this journey, but I appreciate your patience with me. Let me just say that, okay? Surrender to what is. Let go of what was. And have faith in what will be. This is Sonia Riccati. You are being guided to surrender. Surrender your worries, your burdens, and control over outcomes. And just be with life in this present moment. By surrendering, you allow life to move forward naturally, as it should. Resisting the natural cycles of life only causes anguish, frustration, and a feeling of constant struggle. Stop persisting and swimming the other way. When you push against life, life pushes back, and what you resist most will come to exist in your life. Those repeat cycles, right? Do you feel perplexed by the fall of autumn leaves, which were in fall? No, for there is trust in the natural cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. We too experience these cycles. Excuse me, guys. My nose is going crazy. To let go. That's what they wanted me to say. That's why my nose is itching. I didn't want to say it, but they're saying to let go. And be okay with letting go. Right? Let's see. We too experience these cycles. However, most of us live in a state of unawareness and resistance to these cycles of birth and death. And this is something that's dying within your energetic field. Okay, it's not somebody that's dying. I mean, I guess maybe it could be for some of you guys, and I'm so sorry if that's the case. But really what Source is saying here is this is something that's dying out from your energetic field. Okay? This doesn't mean that you should quit, but rather to make that decision to trust in the cycles of life. Trust that them leaving is part of this process, okay? When you are in acceptance of what is, you become more empowered to attract the outcome you desire. Acceptance does not mean you give up your power and your light to another. You've already done that. Allowing yourself to be ill-treated or giving up on your dreams. I feel like you've done that too. Acceptance is giving up your resistance to what is and allowing spirit to guide you to do what needs to be done. Listen for those messages. You'll get them, guys. When you surrender that tight hold you have on the situation and bring yourself to a place of inner peace, you will find that clarity. Solutions will appear and allow deeper wisdom to guide your way. Energy that was once spent on resistance will now be focused on projects that bring you joy. This in turn will attract the miracles and blessings you'd so hoped for. This is connected with the solar plexus. It says, I surrender to this moment and trust in Great Spirit to guide my way. Surrender. And this is also about purifying your soul, right? What was I saying? Tears purify the soul. And here we have her like just bathed in water. It's okay to cry, guys. Like, I feel like some of you guys don't want to cry because there's a fear like, oh, what do people think of me? You know what? Go cry in your room into your pillow until you can't cry tears anymore. Who's going to think anything of you? Because nobody needs to know. You need to know, and that's the only one that matters. And if people are going to judge you for crying, guess what? We're human. We all experience feelings. Okay? I'm going to show you this card. I'm sorry. I love how Source works this way. I feel like I'll be doing tarot for my whole life because I love it so much. Okay, I really feel like this. I'm not going to limit myself just to tarot, but I feel like I will always touch my cards. I feel like I will always come back to my cards because of situations like this. Can you read what that says? Mirrored souls. What did I say about this connection? This was a mirrored soul connection. it doesn't mean it was meant to last. This card doesn't talk about it lasting for forever. It talks about how you guys heal each other. And you can either choose to relish in that healing, or you can choose to walk away. Right? There's an undeniable spiritual connection here with this other soul. This will help you see all facets of yourself. What did I say? You guys felt like this. You felt like, oh my gosh, we've been through it all. Like I said, an old soul. This is like, feels like another lifetime connection. That's how deep it is. The person in question is indeed a mirrored soul, reflecting back to you hidden aspects of yourself, both beautiful and challenging. The connection of a mirrored soul is one of the hardest yet most fulfilling relationships you will ever experience. Serving as cosmic mirrors, each soul reflects aspects that the other may need healing and balancing. Although this process can be confrontational and challenging, it is also rewarding as it accelerates the growth in both souls. You are moving through the Shadowlands and coming to that place of acceptance. Again, acceptance with the surrender card. Another synchronicity here. Okay? A place of acceptance, love, and compassion. This is the greatest gift you can bestow upon each other. And this is connected to the sacral and the heart chakra. And it says, through the reflection of your soul, I am better able to see all aspects of myself. And even though they're choosing to walk away right now, that doesn't mean that they're not going to get their healing. Oftentimes, what we realize on this spiritual journey is one of us will just blow up in spiritual healing because we understand how beautiful it is. We'll be like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. Like, I feel free. I feel lighter. I feel brighter. And you'll start to mirror back the demons to other people when maybe they were mirroring their demons to you, right? And it's weird how it's like this ebb and flow, this yin and yang energy, this masculine is feminine. One is receiving, one is the active. And that's what happens on the spiritual journey. One is actively projecting those fears onto the other, and the other's receiving those. And oftentimes it's the one who's receiving them in the beginning, the people pleaser, is the one that is going to blow up in this spiritual journey. It's not always that way, but most times it will be. And when that one blows up, it scares the other one. However, if you notice here in the heart space, this is the Fibonacci sequence. So it's showing me here that even though you unfurled first, it means that eventually they're going to get everything that they need to push forth that healing on their journey. And so your root chakra right now is showing you that you're healing. You guys are making space for those who are going to walk this journey with you. And there was absolutely a connection here. And there was an absolute purpose for them coming into your life. The cards don't deny it. Why? Because it means you had to go through all this hardship in order to bring in this kind of love that you want. Where you guys aren't mirroring each other so much anymore as much as you're supporting and building each other up. And that's a different kind of love, right? That's a different kind of relationship altogether. Okay. This was a beautiful reading, guys. I hope that this helps. I'm going to leave it there. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to leave it here, and awesome. I just think this is such a great reading. I hope that this helps you guys along the journey, and I hope this helps you connect with this chakra. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, but I'll be back later, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? Bye.